James Houston is out there in the fourth quarter of a meaningless preseason game, and I just wonder why.
Maybe they were punishing him.
You know, James Houston, keep in mind, James Houston was waived last year at this time.
Yep.
At this time, 12 months ago, James Houston was waived. They brought him back in the practice squad. He worked his tail off and had more sacks than games played. What do you have, 8 sacks, 7 games played? Something ridiculous like that. And you just automatically assume he had another one on Friday night, by the way, against Carolina, just completely bull rushed the quarterback, right? But is there something going on with James Houston?
What are the top 3 things that an NFL GM, an NFL team looks for when they build a team is, can you get after the quarterback?
Yes.
So to me, what I believe is James Houston probably is not the best practice player. He may not do his, stretching how they want to. He may not do his speed drills how they want to. He may not listen, in the film room and, might do something. I'm not in there, so I'm not really trying to throw that on James Houston. But what I'm saying is there's got to be something for him to be playing in the fourth quarter that the team wanted to see, because I believe that maybe he's not the best practice player, but when it's go time, he shows up. And I don't know if you guys ever read, the chat in here, but they're like, that's a pretty good take by Chad, but he may be a little bit drunk. I mean, you guys are hilarious. First thing that people wouldn't know about me is I don't drink. So I'm definitely not drunk, but I definitely thought that was hilarious.
I can't see how a guy that had 8 sacks last year can go backwards over an off season. I don't know what it was, why he was playing. Like I said, maybe they were trying to prove a point to him.
Maz, didn't you remember when Dan Campbell a couple of weeks ago singled out James Houston?
Yes.
And it was about the jump from year 1 to year 2 and how we all automatically think that there's going to be this major jump from these players from year 1 to year 2, and that's the hope. But if you don't put in the work that you did last year to get to the point where you're starting, you're playing well, you're making an impact, and your team is winning, if you don't continue to do those things that you did last year, if you just think by the matter of the calendar that you're going to get better this year, that's not going to be the case.